Triple H has made a return offer to an ex-WWE champion. We've got a major AEW star being injured right before Full Gear, and are AEW using WWE to sell merch? Stay tuned for the news. Back once again for the second video of today. It is me and Tom. We've got lots of wrestling news.
Are you wearing a jumper?
I am wearing a jumper. It's a bit cold now.
Time has passed.
It's winter. Time has passed, and it's winter, and winter is coming, and it's Fimble winter.
Winter's coming everywhere.
Ragnarok. But we've got more wrestling news because the wrestling news just doesn't stop. And what doesn't stop is Triple H bringing back former WWE talents to the company because he's made another offer. He's made another offer, Tom.
Terror Rising continues to terraform Titan Towers, and his latest offer is to bring back the artist formerly known as Bronson Reed, currently known as
you were going to get a T in there. Are you going to continue the alliteration?
Tar. Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio says Jonah has an offer from WWE and he's going to make a decision. It's either got to be New Japan or WWE. Got a great push in New Japan, and you know it's going to be his call. Now, Bronson Reed was very much a Triple H project on NXT. Became the North American champion, and I think it was like his last match in WWE was losing that championship.
Right? Yeah, I completely forgot that. And he was actually a really good champion. I thought he suited the belt well, and I thought he had some really good matches there. I was really surprised when he was released.
Yeah, there was 2020 and 2021 were just bin fires for releases. Every week there was like, why are you getting rid of them?
It's like, of all people.
Did a video at the end of last year, which was going through all the releases from WWE in the year. I think the video's about 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I think, I remember you sorting that one out. There was, what, 81 releases?
Yeah.
Something like that. And
I'm pretty sure on the day that the video got released, someone else left.
I think you're right. But I think bringing Jonah back is a really good move for Triple H. I think he's not one of those people that I think will instantly slot into the main event scene, like that we've seen with Karrion Kross coming back. But I feel like he will be someone that fits really well in the mid card with Gunther at the moment, and have just big slapping fights between them, because he's someone that has that legitimacy, but he's not quite had the run in WWE that you can solidify him in the main event scene. I don't know about, I could be talking rubbish.
I mean, I don't think you very rarely talk the rubbish, but I'm going to disagree with you. Right.
Okay.
Kevin Owens may not make it Survivor Series.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Would
we be really upset if if your cousin Drew McIntyre, along with Sheamus and the Brawling Brutes, revealed their fifth person to be the returning Bronson Reed? That'd be great.
I would be quite happy with that, actually.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah,
and you haven't got to keep him as a main event guy.
Yep.
This is just a great way to bring back in and put him in amongst some of the bigger cats in the company. And then you can have those bangers with Gunther. And you can build him there. But certainly an explosive way to bring them back. And especially if he's fielding offers from New Japan for a big push there, like the carrot that's got to be dangled has got to be sizable. So why not say, how about you go into the main event of War Games with the Bloodline? Because that match will sell itself. And I think there's an opportunity, if Kevin Owens can't make it, to use that slot to make someone.
That's actually a really good shout, because I'm trying to rack my brain as to who can replace Kevin Owens. I know we teased at the end of the last video where you were like, well, stay tuned for this one. I've got nothing. I don't know who. I don't know who should replace
Bronson
him.
Reed, that's Tsunami off the top of the cage.
But Bronson Reed, oh my God, that's devastating.
Do it, you cowards.
Actually, I think, I will go with Jonah and Bronson Reed. I'm fully on that bandwagon with you, despite you've changed my mind just within minutes. Look at that. Look at the power of Tom.
A chap like you can turn a guy's head.
I feel like him coming off the cage, though, could injure someone, just because he's big boy. He will destroy someone.
He's safe. It's like when Rikishi came off the cage in 2000. It'd be fine.
Oh, that would be a nice throwback. But we're going to stay on the topic of a little injury, because Anthony Bowens of the Acclaimed is possibly injured going into his match this weekend, because he's defending the titles. My boys, the Acclaimed. But he possibly suffered an aggravated shoulder injury, according to Fightful Select, during the match with Swerve Strickland. But the report did not specify if the injury is legit or is being worked in a storyline. But there has been photos of him posted online with his arm in a sling. Yeah,
not looking too good. And as you say, whether it's a storyline thing or not, we don't quite know at this point. It does worry people going into Full Gear, because the Acclaimed have just been absolute forces of nature. Like it's hard to deny the fact that this is a great example. Like this, like coming to Full Gear, you've got MJF challenging for the AEW title, and you've got the Acclaimed as the World Tag Team Champions, which is showing that AEW aren't like, I think one of the big criticisms that is sometimes unfairly levied, sometimes very fairly levied at AEW is they just tend to bring in a lot of ex-WWE talent. And the fact that you've got the Acclaimed as your World Tag Champs and you've got MJF in the main event against a former WWE guy who's very much established himself as an AEW guy and Jon Moxley, I think it shows that there is AEW talent, homegrown AEW talent coming through. And that's what it needs to be. That's where the future's going to land.
I mean, the Acclaimed are one of my favorite things on TV across all of wrestling. Like, if this is a legitimate injury, I'll be absolutely gutted for them, because it could lead to them going, oh, he needs time off for an injury, let's switch the belts back to Swerve and Lee. But I feel like they need to keep the belts on the Acclaimed. Hopefully this is just storyline to make the match have a what's the injury going to be, because we saw in their first one it was a knee injury that they were playing up to. Will they continue it with a shoulder injury being worked on here? We're gonna give you a wee job offer to the people down the line, because
thank goodness.
I know times are tough.
BBC local radio is going in an interesting direction.
You might not be on air much longer, Tom.
No.
But if you're looking for a new job, Tom, WWE is looking for new writers.
What?
Now, we're experts in writing stuff, because we've done pitches for every show. We've got the pitches, you're on them quite often. I know your writing style. But WWE is looking for a new writer/producer with the key responsibilities being, weekly travel to our shows. That's one of them. Attend and contribute creative writing team meetings in Stamford. They've got to develop a clearly yet emotionally sophisticated characters. That's something WWE is good at. But if you feel like you fit the bill, I'm sure you can get all of the job description online. We've got them written out here, but there's quite a lot there. Is there any jumping out to you? Maybe descriptive, thought-provoking, captivating, and creative storyline?
The one thing there is, again, that idea about building long-term storytelling and being and continuity and stuff, which is a big part of Triple H's raison d'etre. As the head of creative now, he wants those stories that make sense and have a long-term effects rather than just those sort of one-shot deals just to pop TV ratings and stuff. If you want to do it, you've got to be writing for TV, film, or social media for 5 years. 5 years. And obviously, if you've got any experience in live television or producing and directing, that is a plus as well. Obviously, you've got to get WWE's audience, which would be obvious. Previous experience working with talent and creative writers, and a BA or BS in film, TV, drama, and media studies, if applicable.
If it's applicable,
I've got a BA and I do BS in media studies, so
there you go.
We're gonna go do it.
I think, we'll both apply. We'll see how we do, and then
I'm just gonna send them like the 9 pitches video that we did for Extreme Rules, where I have Gunter chopping Pete Dunne in a time loop. I'm going to send that to them on a VHS tape with no context,
and
see how we get on.
They will hire you immediately. You'll have sold it to them, because I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see the fact that they are asking for new writers and they are opening up the creative team a little bit. Hopefully, it'll bring in some folk that are. Because we've seen them bring in
fans of wrestling.
Yeah, they've brought in folk that are TV writers before, and they don't just. It doesn't quite click, because they're wanting to make it like a soap or like something that you'd see on ABC or in America or on Sky over here. I'm excited to see actual wrestling fans maybe get a shot at writing the show. Which would be
that's I went really cold when you said that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've lurked on internet forums for many years. I don't know if I want fans writing.
Asterisk. Wrestling fans that can write TV. But yeah, if you want the job will be on WWE.com careers page, I'm sure. But we're going to end on the fact that AEW is got a new T-shirt out. Now, normally I wouldn't say this is major news, but I would feel this is a bit of fun one. It's a nice and finally. Shop AEW has released a new Billy Gunn tee that shows a store with neon lights reading "Daddy Ass Office Supplies," which obviously is a callback to Corey Graves' line on Raw, where he said that Billy Gunn is off doing something with office equipment.
Brilliant.
So AEW is very smart in the fact that they've just gone, oh, we could nick that. That's actually a good idea. And I quite like the T-shirt. I don't think I'd wear it.
What do you mean? If you had to wear that or a Scissor Me Daddy T-shirt?
Scissor Me Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because you can go around just.
Well, I'm sad my parents are visiting this weekend, and I was hoping to go to have that T-shirt in time to wear to meet them for a drink. But
Christmas is coming up.
oh, it is.
Mr. Campbell, that your father, yeah. Unwrap, Daddy Campbell unwraps on Christmas Day. Scissor me, Daddy.
To which he goes, "Are you going to get a proper job soon?" No, this is something I have to do, Father.
Well, that is all the news we have for the second video of today. We'll be possibly back if there's more news. Who knows, Tom? The news doesn't stop.
Yeah, we will. There's a third video. There's a third video right here. I'm about to record it after this.
Come back later on. Anything else you want to plug this time, Tom?
Fraser Porter is streaming tonight on Twitch.
I am indeed at 6 o'clock. I'll be playing some Uncharted 3. I'm almost finished it, so maybe come and tune in. The entire time, I'm loving Uncharted, but I'm also really wanting to play God of War Ragnarok.
Is that a personal time game?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so play a bit of Uncharted, and you can go and play Ragnarok as well.
Come and join me for that.
Come and join Fraser for the bit of the evening he's not enjoying as much as he will when he gets home. Lovely night had on Curly. It's Curly Whirly Friday every Friday. Twitch.tv/Cultaholic. Go and spend some time with this boy, handsome young man from the Scotland.
Oh, it's Drew McIntyre.